Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be doing an unboxing video. So I've just received this order from Hewitt Cooper. So this is one of my favourite carnivorous plant nurseries to order from in the UK. He has a great selection of sundews which I really enjoy, as well as some nice cultivars of Sarracenia. So quite a lot of them, my sundews I've got from him, and same with the Sarracenia. So this is a sundew order, and this was through some of the vouchers that I had got recently. So when I left my last job, they gave me some vouchers to spend at Hewitt's, and I did an order after being notified that one of the Drosera that I've been waiting for is back in stock. So that was the Drosera cunifolia, which I have ordered, 2 types of them. They both came into stock. And I've got a couple of other spontaneous buys at the same time. So I think I've got about 5 sundews here. So I thought I would just open these on the video. I haven't done a video in a couple of weeks now. I've been very busy. So I did my first ever talk on carnivorous plants, which is a really enjoyable. Must admit, it was quite daunting at first, but I actually really enjoyed it. It was a community group at a like a village hall. And everybody seemed really nice there. It was really welcoming, and I had obviously a great time. Some nice questions at the end, and I got to show off some of my plants as well as sell some of my plants as well. So I put a little picture over just to show you what I did. A lot of people have actually been interested because I posted about this on my Instagram, and they wanted for me to talk about in a video some of the questions that I got asked on that evening. So I thought I'd do another Q&A video. I've done one previously answering your carnivorous plant questions, and I thought I'd do another one to do any questions for any new subscribers, also any new questions that you might have, that I could just combine into one video, so there's an easier access for you to find it rather than scrolling through different videos. So if there's any questions you'd like me to add to my list of questions to do in my next video, then please let me know in the comments, and I'll add any questions to my list and answer them in the next video. So I've just opened the box and get a little order receipt, and obviously get a little voucher leaflet as well about carnivorous plant care. So what I really like also about Hewitt's is that it's usually really well wrapped. So it's covered in loads of newspaper on the top, as you can see here. If I just remove that. Cool. And then I've got my first plant here. So simply just going to unwrap each one. So what I've got here is my is a Drosera Banata multifider. So I wasn't going to collect any more Banata, so I've got my typical Banata, and I've got my Banata Valedictoma, which I really like that one because of obviously how big that one gets. It's my specimen piece, which I've shown in many videos, and it gets really big. So I thought, you know, it was a very spontaneous buy, and I thought I'd actually get more Banatas because I do really like the display they use. And if I do any more shows or talks, then I'll be able to use them as specimen pieces because I thought it was a really nice one. So I've got the pink flowered form. So as you can see, again, really well wrapped, and they've even got the canes in, which I like to protect the leaves. My Banatas have barely come up at the moment, so I'm assuming that Nigel might be a little bit more ahead of me at the moment. But the plant's very well packed, as you can see. And it's a lovely, lovely sundew that I've got here as well. It's got even some new leaves open, where my Banatas haven't got any leaves open yet. They've just started unfurling. And I'll just take the canes out. Take the tape off. And then this just helps the soil to stay when it's in the packaging. So this is really good because obviously if the delivery drivers ever decide to throw your box around, then at least the plants are packaged really well. So that's the plant there. Really nice and compact. It's actually quite a few growth points in there as well. So it's actually a really nice, decent specimen of the plant. And they're not that expensive either, Banatas. So it is really nice just to have another one to the collection. And another thing I like about Hewitt is that he sends out in square pots, which is great because obviously people who've watched my greenhouse videos know that I only pot in square pots because it allows me to have more space. So that's great for that one. What have we got next? So another spontaneous buy, and I must admit I think 3 of these are spontaneous buys. There's only actually I think 2 plants that I'd actually ordered that were intentional. The others were just kind of what I can feel the basket is to make the vouchers worth. And this is the Drosera red form, so I think it's the Florida one. And I've got the Drosera filiformis, and I've also got the Drosera filiformis, which is the Trachii, which is a whiter version. And I really like the filiformis. It's a nice long slender plant, obviously the sword-like leaves. So I thought I'd get the red form because I've actually seen a lot of people post about it on Facebook groups recently, and I thought it looked really nice, so I thought I'd add it to my collection of my filiformises. And once again, really nice looking plant, and I love how the canes obviously protect the plant, which is always good. Take the elastic bands off. And then the cling film got caught there, but that will be absolutely fine. We'll just remove the leaves a bit. And then quite nice to tall. Again, my filiforms only just really start to come out. I'd say they're probably a couple of centimetres fine, so not too bad. And I'll just get the tag again and place it in. And then next one. So here's one of my first cunifolias, which is the Table Mountain. I've got, just put the label there. So the cunifolia is one I've been wanting for a while, purely because it's got really nice wide leaves. So it's wider than obviously your Admiralis or even Aliciae, and it's actually crossed between, it's a parent plant of the Helen that I've got. So the Drosera Helen, which I'll put a picture over, it's a really nice plant and it's actually quite popular. A lot of people ask about it, and it's one that was bred by a grower in the UK, Stephen Morley, and yeah, so it's a really nice wide leaf plant, and the cunifolia obviously is a parentage of that, which means obviously it has the wide leaves. So I thought using obviously these, they're very beautiful plants, really nice rosette type of Drosera. So I thought, you know, using one of those, I could even do my own crosses, which I might do this year. I've done it in the past, but I haven't done it for a few years because I've been concentrating on my Sarracenia. So that's just lovely. Like the leaves on that one is so wide and lush, and I really like the tentacles. I will put some closer up pictures just so you can see. They're quite long as well, which completely beats, oh, I've actually got my Admiralis here. So this is my Admiralis that I grew from seed. So it's still nice and lovely striking plant, similar to the Aliciae, where obviously the cunifolia is a lot wider leaf on the rosette, which is really nice, and these ones can get to a really nice colour, which you can start seeing now on the leaves as it's started to tint that red colour. So it's got some really beautiful plants, and obviously the pictures as well, which always makes buying easier. I've run out of space to put plants already. Put them over there. Two more. Just this one. Next one is my Drosera Hamiltonii. So the reason I got this one, unfortunately, because I had lost one over the winter time. I did have two, and I took it out of the greenhouse too late. So I thought I would chance it and see whether it would take a little bit of the harsh. And I brought it in just before we had the really cold weather, but it was still too late. So I know for next time that this one didn't really like staying in my greenhouse as much. Just to protect it a bit more. But I really like this one because, again, it's another rosette type of Drosera, and it has like the olive slender leaves, so as you can see there. And once obviously they get their dew back and they really colour up, they're really nice plants to have. That is a nice replacement plant. And then finally, this should be my last cunifolia. Yep, which is the Silver Mine cunifolia. Take that one off there. Really sticky, dewy plant there. So yeah, and once again, it's got the lovely, lovely wide leaves of that one as well. It's a nice filled out pot. Where did I put that one? So these are two different location cunifolias, as you can see, and it's side by side. This one, which is the Silver Mine, looks like it's got a more wider padded teardrop shaped leaf, where the other one is kind of goes all the way down like such. So it'll be nice to see what these ones develop in, but I thought they would be really nice kind of plants to add to the collection. It's been one I've wanted for a while, purely based on the pictures that I've seen as well over the internet, on Facebook, and even on by Hewitt himself when he posted obviously really nice picture of his sundews. Really makes me want one, so I had the email notification, and as soon as I got the email I placed the order. So that's my 5 sundews that I got. So I think this year around that's what I'm going to concentrate on. I think that Drosera and Sarracenia will be my 2 kind of main priorities when collecting carnivorous plants now. I'll still see if any fly traps or pings or anything like that do come along that takes my fancy, and guaranteed there will be. Then obviously I'll purchase them, but I don't think I would collect them in the same mass that I obviously am collecting the Sarracenia. I do really like crossing the Sarracenia and sometimes even the Drosera, which like I said I might try again this year. So I might do a couple of videos of some hybrids and see what kind of results I get. But thank you all for watching this video. I really enjoyed just going through. I really like doing the unboxing videos. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but I think they're just really nice, just kind of open, you get to talk, and obviously just really admire the plants. I'm really geeky when I open my plants, as you probably see. Like, I just love opening new plants and seeing them for the first time, and then literally within a couple of months time you'll see how much they develop, and they'll be absolutely lovely.